Hi, this is Dr. Cynthia Chapman, and I'm here to share with you a strategy today about how to deal with and handle your worry. And today's strategy is called Transforming Worry to Curiosity. And this is a very helpful strategy because when we worry, we're often trying to figure out what's going to happen in the future. We come up with imagery, scenarios, usually very scary, that create a lot of anxiety for us. So when this happens, our mind detects this present or imagined danger. Our brain tells our body to secrete cortisol and adrenaline. And when that turns on, our sympathetic nervous system kicks in, resulting in jittery feelings, shaky, difficulty concentrating. Our mind is going to lots of different thoughts. It's hard to focus. We feel shaky and nervous and we scared. We want to escape. And when that happens, that it can even lead to heart palpitations, hyperventilation. And when that occurs, it kind of creates a vicious cycle, because when we're feeling that way, we notice our body's reacting this way. We then tell ourselves, wow, this must really be dangerous. Look at how my body's reacting. Therefore, creating more danger signals and secreting more adrenaline and cortisol. Now, these sensations they're not dangerous when it comes to, and if they're triggered by anxiety. They are there to help you survive. However, they feel very uncomfortable. And if there's nothing you can do or take action on, because it's this imagined scenario that maybe in the moment there is nothing to be done, there's no thing that needs to be taken care of, well, this isn't very helpful and it just causes us to feel pretty bad. So we don't want to continue to fuel the anxiety cycle. So one of the things that we want to help ourselves in order to get out of this cycle is learn to shift more quickly from worry to curiosity. And if your worry is related to something that you can't do something about in the moment, or something that you imagine happening in the future, this is a perfect time to practice this technique. And how it works is you practice shifting from the worry about the future to an attitude of curiosity. Perhaps you can ask yourself, or remind yourself that there may be some pleasant surprises that you didn't expect happening. You can admit to yourself that you have no idea how things are going to turn out, but that it will be interesting to see how they do. And when you say that to yourself, interesting, curiosity, you notice that does not have a negative connotation. Usually that has a more positive connotation. And it starts turning on the mind, and that intention and that ability to kind of start thinking outside of the feared scenario with something maybe more positive, adaptive, healthy. And your brain is then triggering and turning on new neural pathways that will be more helpful to you. So maybe you can even think about now, when you've gone through situations in the past or maybe currently where you've been pleasantly surprised how you've coped with things, how you've handled situations. And that is something that can possibly happen to you in the future. And when you allow for that possibility, you will feel better. So maybe you can wonder about what surprises will occur, what resources will present themselves, or what safety nets will pop up for you. So give that a try and see how that works. I'm hoping that, I know that it's worked for me. It's helpful because it just activates a more positive perspective that gives me room to think not just of the negative, but of the positive and the neutral experiences that could possibly happen. And I know I feel better when I do that. So hopefully that's a useful tip. Let me know if that is helpful to you and if you've tried it and what happens for you. So I look forward to talking with you again, and I'm always here to help you with the tools to feeling good.